Hi, everybody. We're in Edmonton, where the Oilers won 5 Stanley Cups in the 1980s, and they are hungry for more. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Oilers take possession to get this one underway. Hyman's going to play it against the half wall. Slides it diagonally to Killorn. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Nice dish from the left wing. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. From the point, looks to make something happen. Sends the pass over. Puck picked up by Trouba. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Nice zone entry from the left. Puts a little busted on the hit to knock the puck loose. And now it's grabbed by Trouba. Knocks the puck loose. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Edmonton's got it along the wall. McDavid's got the puck. Picked up along the boards by Lacombe. Feeds the puck to Seneca. Fires it on net. Oh, that'll get the fans on their feet. What a stop with the glove.
I really like the way that this game has started for them here, James, and the reason why is that they're physically engaged. And just have a look at this hit right here. When you want to drive play, you want to impose your physical will right from the start of the game. You want to be prepared right from puck drop. That hit right there tells me they're ready.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Moves it quickly over to Nurse. Taken along the wall by Draisaitl. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Takes a shot, and it's turned aside by Dostal.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Ducks win it in the defensive zone. Anaheim's looking to break out. Dumps the puck in. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Broken up in the neutral zone by Johnston. That's not going to fool him. The Oilers have it from their own end. Quick feed to Rakula. Offside the call. Will get a reset. Henrique's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Oakland moved the sidestep the check. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Passes out front, and that's intercepted. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Stupendous blocker save by Dostal. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Puck scooped up by Nestorenko. They go on the attack through center. He grabs the puck here on the point. Slides it back to the blue line. Puts it just wide of the net. Loose puck battle along the boards. Intercepted in the offensive end by Nestorenko. And he turned that aside as we continue play here.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I've been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how
with the steal. Ekholm's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a shot. Quick pass to Seneca. The Ducks take it across the line. Oh, just not enough of that to keep it out.
Ingram's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Makes his presence known on the ice. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Nice job tying up his opponent. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Shuts him down.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction. And you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone. Stahl's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now. True position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Edmonton's won the faceoff. Gets a stick on it. Nice stick save, but the goaltender got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twig. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And now he tries to get it across to Draisaitl. Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Killorn's gained the line and on the attack. Puts it on net. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Works it across to Draisaitl. Tries to get it over to Kapanen. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Shot! Stops that one. Picked up along the wall by Seneca. In close! There's another stop!
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless. Haling's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Oh, he's flashing the leather, looking for that huge glove save, James. But you got to stop it first if you want to make the highlight reel. That one winds up in the back of the net.
The Ducks draw first blood here in period number 1.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Passes it over! And he gets up chucking it to keep it out. Quick pass across to Trouba. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. McDavid's got it in the defensive end. Takes it across the blue line. Shot from the wall. Big time stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Handles the puck. Here's a shot. Big time save by Ingram.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Ducks have taken a 1-0 lead. Granlund's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Mangiapane. They've got numbers here. Moves the pass in front, and it's blocked. Tries to feed it over to Edmondson. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Here's a shot. Great blocker stop by Ingram. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Feeds it over. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? The Oilers cross the line and gain the zone. Moves inside. And that's blocked away. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Fires it and makes the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Dishes it off. Big stop right there. And it's a quick pass to Nurse. And that's blocked. Dostal's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Anaheim's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Henrique's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, can't get it to go.
Well, and it's a good scoring chances. Quick release shot, but unable to convert.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Slides the puck across to Roslovic. On the attack along the boards. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Ducks are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Well, it's time to be opportunistic on the power play here, James. You have an opportunity to get the equalizer. It all starts with the face-off, though. You want to get to your set spots right away and attack the net.
Truba stepping in on the attack. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Ingram's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Nugent Hopkins will take the face-off here as this man advantage is about to resume. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Moves it quickly over to Draisaitl. And he takes the pass. Oh, how did he get a grip on that? What a stop by Dostal! Carlson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stop there. Oh, they do it again.
Stahl's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Nugent Hopkins wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that's knocked away. Oh, and he stops that one. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Can they capitalize here in this power play in the offensive zone?
Well, the time is now, James. They have the power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender. They have to take advantage.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Pass save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Henrique's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Edmonton's won the face-off deep in their own end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Takes a shot. Ducks have possession shorthanded. Swing and a miss. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. And they get that puck down the ice. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the big pass. And there it is, stopped by Dostal. And the puck clears the zone. The Oilers have time for one last rush here on this power play.
Minchukov's penalty is almost expired.
Trying to clear the puck. And they clear the puck from the zone.
Now, the PK unit has to be aware of where everyone is, whether they're in the middle of the ice, whether they're on the wall, and the angle at which they take it off to glass to make sure they get it outside the blue line.
Sends it in deep. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Bouchard. Takes the pass. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his pace away, and it goes the other way.
And a great save. Makes another stop.
Well, a timely save, and it comes with net front presence and tons of traffic in front, James. I'm not sure how he finds this puck, but he's dialed in, he's focused, and he makes the save.
The Oilers will play it in their own end. Picked up along the boards by Nurse. Right up the gut into the offensive end. That's intercepted.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will get... Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
The Oilers will lose a man, tripping the call.
Well, the PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by one. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
The Ducks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
He gets in front of that one.
Well, you can go there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Here's the chance. Makes the save. The Oilers are in transition. The Ducks have it against the wall. Anaheim's moving it up the ice. With possession along the wall. Here's the chance. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Slides it diagonally to McDavid. Straight up the middle. Here they come. The Ducks gain possession. Moves it to Stastny. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Puts it in deep. Anaheim's got the puck behind the net. Lacombe's gaining momentum. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Great reach with the stick by Nugent-Hopkins. Slides it across to Terry. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Quick shot. There's the save.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Carlson's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
Play is called for offside. Henrique's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession.
Nurse is almost ready to get back on the ice.
Ingram's going to hang on for a whistle. and their offensive abilities here in this first period. Edmonton's got it in the defensive zone. Nice play, short-handed as they get control of the puck. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Bouchard's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
The Ducks send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Off the try, nice job locking up his opponent. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. From the right side and up the middle. Fires it on net, and he's got that one. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Carlson. Here's a shot. Too many bodies in the way.
Truba's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the goal.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
The Oilers win the draw. Trying to get it out of their own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Takes a shot. Steps in front of it for the block. Here's a short pass to Terry. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Dumps it into the ozone. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that'll free up the puck. Passes the puck over to Gauthier. Quick feed to Granlund. The Oilers will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Works it across to McTavish. Slips by the check. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Shuts him down.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Moves it quickly over to Carlson. It's a breakaway as he shoots the defender. Big time stop there. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And they get the puck out of the zone.
I like the aggressive sequence to this PK unit, James. They're all over the puck in straight lines, hard and heavy on it. When they get it, they send it 200 feet down the ice, and this kills some valuable time and gets them a line change.
Moves it to Seneca. Taken by McDavid. Edmonton's moving the puck through center ice. We got a whistle offside to call.
What a timely save, James. I mean, if that doesn't ignite a fire to his entire team, I don't know what will. He's doing everything to keep his team in this.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Anaheim's ahead 1-0. Edmonton's won it. Quick pass to Howard. Shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Gasol dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Here they come on the attack. And that's off a stick. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Taken along the wall by Howard. And now he passes up to Nurse. Sends it over front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Ducks have it now. Minchukov's got the puck in his own zone. Quick pass across to Johnston. And that's picked off. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Dostal. that puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Terry. Great pressure to force the turnover by Nugent-Hopkins. That goes off a twig. Here's a short pass to Paling. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Nice zone entry on the left side. Quick feed to Hyman. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Kreider's got it on the offensive end. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Slides it across. And that one's turned aside. Slides it to Kreider. From the open ice, they gain the line. Moves it quickly over to Chuba. Big save by the goaltender. Anaheim's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. The Oilers take possession off the faceoff. Slides the puck ahead to Mangiapane. Grabs control of it at the point. Sends it in front. Not a chance, but they can't connect. Sent into the offensive zone. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Dished on over to Lazar. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, God, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt. He's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn it into drywall on that play. The defenseman will go off as the puck is dumped in. The Ducks have it behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And now it's over to Kreider. And he loses control of the puck. Drills him.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Puck grab by Terry. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And they can't clear the zone. Cheryl, that's a no-no there.
Yeah, it is a no-no. You got to get that out. How about a little alley-oop into the neutral zone? Oh, that was huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. I'm really impressed with this play, James. You've got to know where the puck is and where the shot is coming to, and you also have to fight for position. Once you're there with good timing, you have to have great hand-eye coordination to be able to tap it and redirect it into the net.
Edmonton's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
And now he moves it to Killorn. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. The Ducks take the puck through the neutral zone. There's a shot. Grabbed along the board by Echo. Moves it to Carlson. And the save. Looks to get the puck over to Draisaitl. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Draisaitl's on the attack in the offensive zone. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Oh, what a save! Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Gets it over to Draisaitl. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Slides the pass over to Killorn. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picked off by Echo. The Oilers have it now. From center they get into the attacking area. Passes it over. Great save by Gustav. Puts it right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit. Ingram's last save was was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
In the final moments of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Oilers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Anaheim's grabbed a hold of the puck. And now he angles it across to Johnston. Edmonton's got it from behind the net. Slides the puck to Nurse. Angles it over to McDavid. Can't connect on the shot. Taken here by McDavid. Dostal's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Inside the final minute of the first here. Denies it in front. Oh, what a save as he gets that one too. The Oilers win the faceoff. Oh, there's a great stop by Dostal. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
McDavid's won the draw there on the attack. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
The Oilers take the lead after that last goal. Sure, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counterpunch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There's way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Ingram's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Getting into the later stages of this period, Edmonton's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And it's kicked away. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Along the half wall with the puck. And not much on that one. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Lazar's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Answers it with an even better save. The Oilers take possession here inside the offensive zone. No room for that one to get through. Slides the puck over. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget, Team Hat Giveaway Night is right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up an official team hat.
Well, let's see what period two has in store for us as they're about to drop the puck. The second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Ducks need to find a way to capitalize on their power play. It can be momentum killer, and that's exactly what it is through the first period. They got to find a way to move that puck and get it to the net.
Lots of time left in this period. Edmonton's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. McDavid's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that's off target as it hits a body. Moves it on over to Killorn. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Quick pass to McDavid. And he gives it over to Nugent Hopkins. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bouchard. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Takes the puck at the point. Moves it over to Trouba. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And that pass is redirected. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, smoked it wide.
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
And now he tries to get it across to Roslovic. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Slides it diagonally to Roslovic. Turned aside with a glove by Ingram. Here's a short pass to Roslovic. Sneaks by the poke check. The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Oilers have it against the wall. Moves the puck over to Kapanen. And now he moves it to Roslovic. Scrum along the wall. The Ducks will play the puck from behind the net. Quick feed to Gudas. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. And he easily stops that one.
Ingram's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Gudas takes the puck. And now it's grabbed by Kapanen. Looking to set up offensively. Fires it. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Back to the blue line. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Edmonton's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Ducks will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, the PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by one. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Edmonton's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize, get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
Moves it quickly over to Kreider. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Moves it to Bouchard. Pushes it across to Roslovic. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Feeds it over. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Denies that opportunity.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Quick pass to Lazar. Great positioning by the defender. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Nugent Hopkins will look to win the draw to continue this power play. Edmonton's won the face-off at center. From the left side, they gain the zone. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And he comes up with it. And the puck's knocked loose. Let's move to the middle. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Moves the puck into the to the twig as he pokes that one away. And a great save! In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Granlund's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Ducks start with the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to McTavish. Anaheim's penalty killers get a hold of it. Nice job to escape the zone. The Oilers gain control of the puck. And the puck's kicked free. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Gains the zone through the middle. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. They get it out of the defensive end. Edmonton's got it behind the net. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Ducks get a hold of the puck, undermanned. Picked up along the wall by Zellweger. Power play has expired.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score. And this is the expectation of the power play. And they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Solid hit on the play. Broken up in the neutral zone by Killorn.
Anaheim's been disrupting play all night long. And this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job. If this is still a close one, you've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Dumps it in. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's blocked in traffic. Hard save. I think that was deflected in front. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. More than half the period left to play. It's a 2-1 game. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he shuts the door again. Feeds it to Regula. And he reaches the post.
The Ducks are working hard to get back in this game. They run up and off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Poked away from danger. McTavish has got it along the boards. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Nice bank pass off the boards. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Takes a shot. Oh, and a great save by Ingram.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. It makes your life so much easier.
Hammers it. Oh, what reflexes to make that pad save. Kapanen's picking up steam. Shot! Turned aside with that glove by Dostal.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Anaheim's taking possession in their own end. Great poke by Roslovic. Gudas works the puck in his own zone. Gets the puck in deep. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck picked up by Henrique. Quick feed to Ekholm. Sends it to the cross side. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. With some open space at center. Puck scooped up by Bouchard. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Comes up with a stop. Oh, did he punish him for going into the corner on that play? Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Here's a chance. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Ducks have it now. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's 2-1. The Oilers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Michikov. Anaheim's got the puck. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Turned aside. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Steps into it. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. Taken by Stastny. Dishes it off. Snaps it on net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Ingram. Turns another aside. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Steps into all of that. Tries to get the puck to Gauthier. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hyman. Passes it over to Stastny. Michikov stick handling in his own zone. Here they are on the attack. Quick shot. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Sends it out front. Takes a shot.
And really try to cover a majority of the net, trying to make themselves as big as possible, James. But the shooter, guess what? They work on their accuracy, and this is pinpoint as it's buried home.
The Oilers, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Scooped up along the wall by Nestorenko. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. The Oilers play along the wing. Glove save, and an easy one at that. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Edmonton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Dostal.
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Oilers are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Poked away in the offensive end.
This is just a great active stick. And the key to this is your timing. You want to make sure that you know exactly where that puck is and that you can get it in time. It's kind of a bit of a sneak attack to be able to disrupt the play.
Taking it off. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. The Ducks take it along the wall. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played. And this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
Edmonton's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. He says, let's get physical on that play. Works it across to Minchikov. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Henrique. Sends a pass over. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Takes it into the slot. Carries the puck up through center. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Ducks have it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Gauthier. The Ducks look to start the transition game. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Tosses it to Paling. Moves the puck across to Johnston. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass across to Johnston. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Oilers will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
Well, as the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
A chance for a goal, and there's the save on the play. Emerson crossed the line and gained the zone. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Moves it to Kreider. Moves the puck. Defensive end. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Terry. Anaheim's got control of it now here in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Henrique's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. win the draw on their own end. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Here's a short pass to Carlson. Oh, how about that stick up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot trail. They were so urgent on that PK, and they recognize an opportunity to attack. I mean, this is an added bonus, James, that can certainly turn the temperature of the game. What a finish. That's a tough one to take, James. I mean, you're in a power play. It's a tie game. You have to manage the puck, and you have to create scoring chances, not give them up.
The Oilers have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Quick feed to Bouchard. Just gets enough to keep it out. The Oilers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that shot trying to shake the defender. All alone. Is on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Ingram's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Nugent Hopkins is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Kreider's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that tears off a body in traffic. He's blast. Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. Shuts him down. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Anaheim's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Terry. And now he angles it across to Gauthier. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And now it's over to Lacombe. Anaheim's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Past the midway mark of the frame, this one has been a good back-and-forth contest. We're sitting with a 4-3 hockey game. Anaheim's won the draw.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Great read in the offensive zone by Bailey. Steps inside. Receives the pass. Tiptoes around the poke check. Feed to the middle. And that's stopped. Loses his balance on the play. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Picked up along the boards by Regula. Anaheim's grabbed a hold of the puck. And that comes off one of his teammates in front. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
That's a tired group of defenders there in their own end with this face-off.
Yeah, they're forced to take the icing, and the goaltender, the hugest piece to the puzzle, looks just gassed.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And that's stolen by Gauthier. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
I'll tell you what, James, I'd be hearing footsteps if I saw him coming at me because he has such a physical element to his game. He separates body from puck and then gets rewarded with the finish.
More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Oilers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Moves into Draisaitl. Too much traffic in the lane. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Anaheim's moving it along the wing. Moves it to Carlson. Gets the puck in deep. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Taken along the wall by Bouchard. Takes the feed.
Colton's been great tonight, James. He already has a goal in the game, but now the score is tied, and as your best players come out to play, I can expect that he'll be looking to get on the board again.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Oh, this rolled up, but he saves it. Chance in front. Oh, and another big stop. Wait, no, it's in. It's in and in. It's in and in.
I love the goal on this play, but I think I even like the assist better. I mean, the contact that is initiated to be able to get possession of the puck is the reason why the whole play starts. Just love that initiator.
Edmonton's jumped in front by a goal here late in period number 2. They have weathered the storm here, Cheryl, but they've gone in front.
Well, it isn't over yet, but they certainly are in a good position with the lead heading into the intermission, James. Now it's about staying the course, playing confident, managing the puck, and getting it done.
Quick pass to Granlund. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Ducks going to work on offense. Takes the shot. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And now it's grabbed by Granlund. And that's intercepted by Henrique. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Here's a short pass to Terry. And that's a great heads-up play by Granlund. Picked off by Henrique.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Off the left wing and into center. Nestorenko's got it against the boards. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Stahl's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's a one-goal hockey game in what has been a fantastic display of offense. It's 5-4. Quick feed to Lacombe. And he cuffs it over the pass. Snagged with the glove by Dostal. The Ducks continue to trail here late in the second despite having more chances here tonight. McTavish has gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Ducks have it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Emberson. Nice zone entry from the middle. Slides it across. A chance. Scores. And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wind, the momentum, and the Thompson turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Now, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight. this right through this second period. Listen, they've had an outstanding first two periods, and they have to finish strong to get to the intermission and reset the tone in the third.
Tries to feed it over to Kreider. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They got numbers. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by McDavid. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And sends it just out of reach. The Ducks gain possession. Handles the pass. Drives to the paint. And that's knocked away by Nugent-Hopkins. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it.
Ingram's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going there.
And will play on as that gets a piece of the puck. And the puck's booted away. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. And the defensive team's got it now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Moves it to Nugent-Hopkins. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Puck sent over to Killorn. Shakes off the coverage. Puts it on net. Scores! And look who's at it again.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
Anaheim's got one back now. Can they build on this from here?
They need to build on it. This is an emotional goal as the second period is coming to an end, and they have to find a way to continue this momentum and build on top of it as they hit the third.
Slides it over to Harkins. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Quick pass to Trouba. The Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. Great pressure with the stick. Anaheim's got it now. Here he is, wristed on net. That's a paddling.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And nearing the final minute of the second. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. And a strong physical collision on the play there. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McDavid. Passes it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Big time stop there. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off.
Gautier's having himself a great night tonight. Multiple points in this one so far. I just feel like he's playing a game of chess out there, but he's the one with the puck on his stick. So he is manipulating the pieces on the ice to open up lanes, whether it's for a pass or whether it's for a great shot. He's having himself an outstanding one and elevating his line mates with him.
The Ducks need to start finding a way to finish on some of these chances here late in the second. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. The Ducks play it along the boards. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Slides it across to Minchikov. Into the offensive zone. And he sidesteps the pick there. Shot! Big save. Now over to Mangiapane. to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Now's your chance to play blue. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products into recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. Here we go, period number 3 is underway. I wonder if things tighten up because both ends of the ice have been pretty loose. Lots of offense so far. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Edmonton's leading in this high-scoring, high-flying game, but I got to tell you, the goaltenders on both sides, they must absolutely hate it. It's a 200-foot game of all-man rushes and back-and-forth play.
Can't maintain possession. Takes that pass back at the point. Gets in the lane with the bounty. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. The Ducks will play it in their own end. Looks to pass it to Killorn. Sends a pass in front. Puts it on the post. That's gloved by Ingram.
McDavid's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
The Ducks have been the better team tonight, but they still trail on the scoreboard early in this third period. Draisaitl's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Long pass across the ice. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. There's a shot. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Dostal's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Ingram's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Anaheim's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Ducks will play from the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the middle of the ice and into the attacking zone. Here's a shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Sends it over to Minchikov. The Oilers get a hold of the puck. Edmonton's gained the line and into the zone. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Looks to make a play over to Mangiapane. Fires it. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Pass across to Zellweger. And that's taken by the defense. Moves it to the offensive zone. He got all of that one. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. And it's kicked away. And there's a puck in the front. Let's see. Scores! Leon Draisaitl.
and trying to ride it to the finish line.
Takes a shot. Denied by Ingram.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Pass to Henrique. The Ducks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And they dump the puck in, and the Forwards are going to switch it up. Emberson's lugging the puck. And they cough it up at center. Here's a short pass to Lacombe. Great extension of his scores and make it a one-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming. James have been playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now.
Everyone on the team recognizes that when their leader scores, it's about the intangible, the hard work, the work ethic, the drive to compete. And that sends a message right down the entire lineup. Let's get going.
The Ducks desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Huge steal at his own end. Into the offensive end now. The Ducks gain possession in their own end. Great use of the wall on the pass.
Gautier's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. It is so impressive to be able to operate at these kind of speeds and take it to the net. I mean, you've got to get outside your opponent or go through them. With a magic set of hands while you're moving with great edge work, this is the result. That's just a beautiful goal.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Ducks get a hold of the draw. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hyman. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. And he shuts the door on that. Anaheim's looking to break out. Quick feed to Killorn. What a steal in his own end. And he takes the dish. Edmonton's on the attack. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Anaheim's won the defensive zone draw. Through center. The Ducks looking against the half wall. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. Angles it over to Kreider. Grabs the puck in the slot, and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
Coaches often measure scoring chances, and he does a real good job to get to that spot, but he will be disappointed. It's so difficult to get to, you want to convert when you get there.
Anaheim's moving it into the offensive end. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to McTavish. He grabs the puck here at the point. Stopped by the goaltender.
Killorn's been showcasing his passing skills tonight as well as his playmaking abilities. You know, when you have the puck on your stick, you also have to create time and space. So he's doing that as well. And then he's also threading the needle for multiple assists in this game tonight.
face-off looming as both centers get into position. Anaheim's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And a great save!
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Kapanen's got control of the puck in the corner. Picked up along the wall by Draisaitl. An easy stop with the pad by Dostal. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Dostal!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
The Oilers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. And he takes the feed. Anaheim's crossed the line and on the attack. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed from his own end. Anaheim's got the puck. Moves it to Nestorenko. Good hit to pull him off the puck. Quick pass to Terry. Edmonton's got possession at center. Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
This is it over! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. He's got a step! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Takes a return feed. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Trouba's going to play it against the half wall. Shot! Oh, there's a great save by Ingram. Snaps it on net. Denies it again. Through center along the wing. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Drives it to the crease. He scores! Finishing the breakaway.
This is all generated by the speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2-3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake. Well, he's showing a lot of patience on this breakaway. He knows where everyone is and the pressure that's coming in behind, knowing the correct amount of time, not panicking, and letting his instincts do the work.
Edmonton's gone up by one here in period number 3.
And you know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you got the moment and take advantage of it.
Sends the pass over. Picked up along the boards by Zellweger. From off the wall and onto a stick. The Oilers gain possession. Slides it diagonally to McDavid. Tries to get it to Hyman. The Ducks ready to go on the attack. That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there. The Ducks have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Denies him with the save. Anaheim's moving it up the ice. The Ducks gain the zone. Into the corner now. Here's a short pass to Kreider. Blocked in traffic. Slides the cross-ice pass. Feeds the puck to Roslovic. Here's a chance. Routine save made by Dostal. Sends it over to Kreider. He carries the puck up along the wing. On the attack along the boards. And the puck's not loose. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. fires it up. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. The Oilers win that offensive zone face-off. Deflected and a great pass hit.
Amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. The Ducks look to start the transition game. Handles the puck. Moves it over to Trouba. Johnson's got the puck. Edmonton's gained possession. Moves the puck to Paling. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Great pressure to force the turnover by Carlson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick shot! Scores! Deuces wide as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 talents on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Sometimes when you're an odd-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
And they win that draw center. Tosses it on to Terry. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Battling for it along the boards. Great defensive stick work on the play. Grabs the puck. Taken by Emberson. Throws it in. Fires it on net. Glove save made by Dostal. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Nice job tying up his opponent. Big time save by Dostal.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Chains it over. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Works it across to Emberson. Great on-ice awareness to bat it down. Feeds the puck over to Terry. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes it at center. Takes a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Quick pass across to Ekholm. Here he is shooting inside. Dostal's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Edmonton's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. The Oilers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Great positioning in the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Killorn. Penalty coming up here. Killorn's going off for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two.
The Oilers send their net advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Shuts him down. And that's hooked away by Draisaitl. Takes a shot. Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options. You keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it. But the score sheet or the box score is not going to have his name written on it, so it's not going to tell the full story of how this play even started, James. I mean, it all starts with great defensive posture. You're in solid positioning, and you use your stick perfectly to disrupt the play with a poke check. I mean, listen, if you go back to the how and the why, it starts with him.
The Oilers continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Edmonton's got the puck. The Oilers move it in. To his teammate. Denied by the goaltender. Grabbed along the boards by Nugent Hopkins. Oh, there's one more. And that's a smart heads-up play by Hillison.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Dumps it in. Picked up along the wall by Kapanen. Oh, power save on the play.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. Kapanen's got it in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Howard.
The game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Anaheim's got it from behind the net. Back at the point, they set it up. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Edmonton's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Moves it quickly over to Nurse. Loose puck battle along the boards. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. And he moves it up to Seneca. Anaheim's across the blue line. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. This one in close. Denies him.
Ingram's dodging and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
The Oilers continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Edmonton's won the faceoff. Rips it right on the doorstep. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. The Ducks have it now. McTavish has got it in the defensive end. And they'll dump it in. The Oilers have it behind the cage. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Puck dumped in. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Lazar's got it to the side. Huge steal in his own end. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Granlund's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it all goes off the stick when he lost possession.
From the point, they take control of it. Oh, he kept it out! I can't believe it!
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Edmonton's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Here he is on the redirect. Blocked in front. And the puck's kicked free.
Stahl's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all went in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
enters the offensive zone from the left. Cuts to the front. Oh, a clutch save. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Tries to feed it over to Cora. Solid check to slow him down. Edmonton's got possession here in the neutral zone. And now he tries to get it across to Bouchard. That's a textbook save by Dostal. Quick pass to Lacombe. Seneca's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Edmonton's got the puck. Directed over to Ekholm. The Ducks take possession here in the open ice. Dishes it off. Nugent Hopkins takes it inside his own end. And the puck sails into the bench, forcing a stoppage of play.
But a goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Edmonton's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Anaheim's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Moves it to Gauthier. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Ducks have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Stastny. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a chance behind the net. The Oilers carry it along the wall. Slides it across. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Quick pass to Stastny. And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Oh, that takes it on bounce and stays in.
Yeah, right off his teammate, and that's a tough one to take. You got to be aware of where that open ice is, and now his teammate is looking at him like, man, you just hit me.
Puts it on net, and he stinks that one with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Edmonton's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Now a quick pass to Nugent Hopkins. Sends it to the middle. Finish on the play.
Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
Anaheim's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
Edmonton's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Hyman. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Granlund. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Oilers have it now. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Passes on over to Terry. Oh, and that closes him off against the wall. Edmonton's got possession at center. And the puck skips away after that move.
Nugent Hopkins trying a little bit too much here. You know that he's a creative player. He's aggressive. When that puck's on his stick, he likes to attack. A little too much here, and he loses the puck.
Trying to engage a little physicality here. And now it's to Kapanen. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that
Breaking through center, they go on the attack. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Oilers have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. And he's ridden off the puck. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Puck grabbed by Lacombe. And now he moves it to McTavish. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Smart defensive play there. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Emberson. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. The Ducks have it from their own end. Angles it over to Seneca. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Pass stolen in the open ice. Dumps the puck in. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Taylor. Lacombe's got the puck in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Johnston. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Edmonton's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Draisaitl's won the draw at center. Here they come on the rush. Keeps it over on the rush. And a great save.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
The setters will glide into the dot. The Oilers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a save in front. Takes the pass. The Oilers take it across the blue line. Quick shot. Denies them in close.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
And a good save on the play as action continues. He saved it. Oh, wow.
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Slides it diagonally to Carlson. And he takes the feed. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. And the long-range shot goes off target.
The Ducks have found themselves trailing in the third period here, but it's not a lack of effort or scoring opportunities. But they have to find a way to hook it up. That risk is a tough one to take when you're down.
And it is all over with this one. The Oilers put on a dominant performance tonight, Cheryl.
They were outstanding tonight, and all lines were firing. Their deep pairings were connected, and they got great goaltending as well. A collective effort that got them the comfortable win.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.